of the most inspiring things about the human condition is resilience, the ability to push through the odds even when the odds are staring right back at you. Now, while we've covered many such stories on Value Addition, there's a story I felt I needed to do. A while back during the Mombasa International Expo in 2018, I met a group of inspiring women who are defying these odds every single day.
Despite living with disability, they prove every single day that disability is not inability. We traveled to Bombolulu, Nyali Sub-County in Mombasa County to meet this group of women. When one enters the shop they have set up in Bombolulu, one can feel the joy that resides here, which explains why their products are such a hit. However, this was not the case 10 years ago when the group began. Charity Chahisi, the group's chairlady, says the group faced numerous challenges, even coming together to create the group.
Twaweza Women with Disabilities started in the year 2000 by 10 women with disabilities so that we can empower ourselves as women with disabilities, and also we can also advocate for our rights as women with disabilities. Women with disabilities based in the community, most women with disabilities are single mothers, so we decided to start an economic empowerment project.
Twaweza is a Swahili word that means we can. Stepping out to show people living with disability that disability is not a death sentence was a message that the group wanted to pass through. This is why they chose to name themselves as Twaweza Women's Group. True to their name, they began with a merry-go-round.
We started by selling cereals in our homes, and so with that and the merry-go-round we were doing, so with that money we decided that we should start somewhere where we can be, so that we can work there and earn a living from there, because most of persons with disabilities, you can see them, they are on the street begging because of lack of employment. So we wanted to make a change in the community that persons with disabilities, especially women, are able and can do something in the community and in the society, something productive. So that is why we started, and that is why we call ourselves Twaweza. We don't say we are not able, we are able, because disability is not inability.
Bombolulu is home to many businesses, people, and to many members in the group. It therefore made sense to locate the venture here.
All of us are staying in Bombolulu. There are just some who are staying in the place of Kisauni and Bita. So we decided to have it here because people are here many, and also the health of people, you know, we wanted them not to continue using the other, you know, we want them to use peanut butter on bread, peanut butter to cook with it, not use a lot of oil in your vegetables. You use peanut butter. Peanut butter is healthy. It is not like the fat oil that you consume and you are not healthy.
Every member of Twaweza Women's Group has their own unique talent and gift. It is through these talents and gifts that the group has come up with various projects to utilize these talents.
Most of them also, we had sewing machines in their homes. So we decided to open a shop where we put the sewing machines, which every member who had a sewing machine brought there. And with the merry-go-round, we started a tailoring project.
One of the memories that will always be etched into every Kenyan's mind is the 2007 general elections. The clashes that occurred in the following weeks after the pronouncement of the then incoming president was appalling. More than 1,100 people had their lives taken away, 600,000 forced out of their homes, and thousands robbed. This is a tale the group knows all too well.
When there was election violence, this broke into our shops and took everything from there. So because we are able, we are not disabled, we try to move on also by doing our own works in our homes and meeting in our homes so that we can move on. One thing, we started as a group, but now we are a community-based organization.
There's an ancient African proverb that goes something like this: if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Partnership is at the heart of this group, now turned community-based organization, CBO, and it is through this that more women came to the group.
In the groups of other women also, women with disabilities are not there, and maybe they don't welcome. Actually, they don't welcome their women with disabilities. So we decided to just follow what they are doing, and we decided to be going in the meeting like International Days of Women and learning more.
We all love something extra in our bread or uji, whether it is margarine, jam, avocados, or even peanut butter. The burst of flavor is something we enjoy. One of the major projects that the group started 8 years later in 2015 is peanut butter. As the group members were selling cereals in their earlier years, they realized the peanuts were in high demand in this Nyali sub-county. They began to wonder what more they could offer the community aside from the normal peanuts on the streets.
The challenge we have also is the machine, but maybe sooner we will be having a machine that can grind, and a machine that can pack, a machine that can sort the groundnuts, and a machine that can put label on the groundnuts. So that is what we want, because we think if we continue going to the supermarket, they will tell us to give us the more order, and we have a little machine. So what we were just asking the people there or what, because the machine that grinds and does everything is a lot of money.
To begin making peanut butter, the group had to undergo training to ensure their peanut butter was safe and nutritious to their customers. The group approached the various agricultural bodies to seek out training and found one which would help tremendously.
The Ministry of Agriculture taught us how to make the peanut butter, where we can buy the peanut, the best peanut that we can use, and also they donated us a machine for making the peanut butter. You are given the machine free for donation from the Ministry of Agriculture, and the machine, it only uses 2 kg. So we started grinding 2 kgs of peanut butter because we were selling it locally to the local mwananchi.
After the training and acquiring the machine, it was now time to make the natural peanut butter. One challenge that the group would face would be sourcing the peanuts. The coastal region is popular in agricultural circles for being fertile to plant coconuts, amaranth, pineapples, cassava, baobab, watermelons, and many others, but not peanuts. In fact, experts agree that the best place to grow peanuts is in Western Kenya and some areas of Uganda. Nevertheless, to get their feet in water, they turned to a familiar coastal market.
We went to the Congoya market. The peanut, they take that sand from the ocean, and so we are very we were very selective with that. We cannot take the peanut that is roasted by the sand. We decided to continue with that Congoya market, but after that, because of the demand, because we were trying to take the peanut butter to the supermarket, because of that, we had to look for market in Western Kenya, so that we bring it here.
Remember how we say that each member has their own talent and gift? One of the members, Lucy Chessie, has a knack for adding value to many foodstuffs. One such foodstuff is peanuts. She is the one who will take us through the process of how they make the natural peanut butter before we meet the other members of the group. Ensuring proper hygiene is the first step, as Lucy shares.
While making peanut butter, first you have to wash your hands so that you may make the peanut butter for cleanness. And you have to wear a white coat or apron and a scarf or a hat because of the air not to go into the peanut butter and for cleanness.
Although the group aims to get the best peanuts from Kongowea market and from Western Kenya, the peanuts come in all sorts of things that have to be picked out before processing.
So you sort the peanuts first. You sort if we have those ones that are rotten or there is some dirt inside, you need to remove them from the peanut butter. Then after that also you need to remove the outer cover, but you don't remove the whole of the outer cover. You remove maybe a half of the peanuts with the outer cover, and some remains the outer cover because there are nutrients in the cover of the peanut butter, and because of good color, you need to remove some of the cover. So the cover that you remove, it is dirty, you throw it away. Yeah, but the cover that remains is it is the one that retains the color of the peanut, because if you don't do that, we'll have a different color of peanut, and the peanut, most peanut are the same color. So we remove half of the cover so that we may remain with a good color for the peanut. And after removing the cover, and the peanut is roasted peanut. Yeah, it is roasted peanut. So after removing the cover,
to be more thorough when it comes to sorting the peanuts, the group also winnows the peanuts. After the peanuts are winnowed, they're sent back to this section of the shop to grind them into the yummy peanut butter many adore.
So we ground the peanut butter, and our machine roast the peanut butter for 15 to 20 minutes. It depends on the peanut butter, but the bigger peanut butter gets roasted quickly than the smaller peanut butter. So mostly we use the bigger peanut butter, and the quality of the peanut butter for the big peanut butter is better than the quality of the small peanut butter. So we roast the peanut butter until it comes to liquid. There is nothing that we add on the peanut butter, as you are going to see. We just ground peanut butter.
This has proven to be profitable for them in a rapidly changing food industry where consumers are demanding for healthier and organic foods.